Welcome back to another video. It is freezing cold. It's Tuesday evening, it's 5:45. I am literally sat here, it's like -5 outside, it's so cold. The garden is full of snow still from the weekend. I don't really want to be out in the home gym right now. The heater is on, the room is slowly kind of heating up. The one day a week that I really struggle with how cold it is to train out here is this session, because it is secondary bench, so it's relatively heavy. And because it's just bench, I don't get that warm, and I find it hard to bench in a t-shirt, or I can't bench in a jumper when it's this cold. Like, I just can't hold my position. So very annoying, but I will just crack on very quickly. It's week 1, so it's pretty light. Very excited for this training block. We've got some exciting goals for the final week of the block. This secondary bench day, to be fair, I think is actually a little bit lower intensity than it has been the last couple of blocks. But essentially going to relatively similar numbers, aim for relatively similar numbers, can't get my words out. But yeah, I've got a 3 count pause triple into a 3 count, brain is not functioning. 3 count pause triple into a 3 count pause single, 5 kilos heavier. The triple should be around an RP6. And then I've got a set of 6 Larsen press with an RP 5 to 6 target, and then 2x6 at a certain percentage drop from whatever I hit for that first set of 6. Shouldn't take too long, and then heading to the gym to do accessories, although I think I might use the cable machine that I've got here and just do my lat pull down and rows on the cable machine here, because it is January. It is the first full week of January. The gym is going to be busy, and getting on the lat pull down machine, seated row machine, is carnage as it is. So I think makes more sense to do those here, even though I do prefer the equipment at the gym. Do those here, and then at the gym we just need to find a bench, or I just need to find a bench, and do my dumbbell movements, dumbbell chest press, overhead press, and then some arm work after. So I think that is probably the plan. But yes, it's been a good day, a very good. Yesterday was really busy work day, and today was also reasonably busy. But the main reason today was busy is because I had a podcast this afternoon. That was really good chat. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoying getting back into podcasting again. Like, I loved it before, but just time-wise, I had to take a step back from something, and that made the most sense. But it is back. We've got more booked in. I've got one booked in for Thursday evening. I've got Sheffield preview booked in, I think, for next Friday evening as well. So I'm just really excited. I'm glad to have it back. And I'm getting a bit of a backlog as well. So that is also good. I'm not putting pressure on weekly uploads. If I end up having weekly uploads, great. If it's every other week, fine. But I would just like to still consistently upload rather than take a bit of a break, which I did before. So yes, they are kind of work-life updates. Have a big training update / nutrition update. So if you've watched previous videos, you'll know big goal for me this year is to sit in my weight class. Previously, I've been sitting around 87 to 88, and then around competition time, cutting somewhere between 85 and 86 and doing an acute cut from there, which has been fine. But my setting point has been creeping up for a while. I'm not going to announce what I weigh post-Christmas. I'm going to keep that to, a need-to-know basis. Do not want to be sharing that right now, because it is the heaviest I've ever been. But it's fine, because yesterday, Monday, the 5th of January, I started with a new nutrition coach. I'm working with Hannah, 440 Coaching. She's actually been on the podcast, I think, a couple of times, definitely once. She's someone I nearly hired last year. Last year, when I was choosing who to work with, it was between her and Jane Jones. I decided to go with Jane Jones with the strength guys. But this year, I was like, you know what, let's give someone else a go. And I get on with Hannah really well anyway. So I'm very excited to kind of be working with her. And I've said this before, like, I am a nutrition coach myself, right? Like, I know what to do. I just need the accountability. And over Christmas period as well, post-comp, I slipped back into some pretty bad eating habits that I had when I was younger, and a lot of disordered eating. Body image has been awful recently, which is very out of character for me. Like, I'm pretty good at being pretty body neutral. Like, it's something I've put a lot of work into over the last few years. But with the rise of thin being back in, should we just say, I've definitely noticed a change in people's attitudes, a change in social media and presence and advertising and everything. And it's definitely playing a role in how I feel about myself. And I don't want that to be the issue. And I know I'm not losing weight in a reactive way, because this is something I wanted to do at the start of last year, but I ended up deciding against it. So I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to do it working with Hannah, who I know will help keep me in check. And I'm really excited to work with her. And I just think it will be really nice for me to have a competitive season where I don't have to hot bath the morning of comp. I don't have to water load. I don't have to gut cut. And if I do, it's going to be very minimal. And I'm excited to get things underway. So this week, we're just kind of eating at maintenance to get a week of kind of back to regular eating under my belt post the holiday season. And then I think the plan is to start the deficit as of next week. So that is the plan. I'm very excited to be working with her. Instantly, I felt relieved just handing the reins over to her as well. Like, I literally messaged her Friday afternoon, I think it was, and I was like, have you got spaces? What's current pricing? Let me know. Probably within 5 minutes, I'd been like, yeah, I'll start as soon as possible. Thank you. It was a very easy decision. As soon as I'd reached out, I knew it was what I wanted to do. So yeah, I'm excited to get underway working with her and see where things take me. I just feel good having the accountability there. And I think seeing the heavier number on the scale, had I been doing this myself, I would have felt more reactive, which also I know is silly because as a nutrition coach, when obviously my emotions aren't attached to what my clients are doing, I know that wouldn't make sense. Whereas because it is myself, I've been struggling lately to detach and rationalize a little bit more when it comes to my own nutrition. So very happy with the decision I made, very excited to be working together, and just excited to see how things go over the next few months. I think that's the main update though, to be honest. There's nothing else to really say. Looking forward to seeing how this block goes and seeing if the reason bench went so well last block is because I was sitting so much heavier. Or is it just going to be benches on a tear and benches going well? I'm hoping it's that one, but I guess we'll find out.
Let it go, 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 넌 겨울. Yeah, 가요 blood. Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear. 제가 먼저 zero 폭설한 그 children. 꿈에도 I wasn't aware. 나만 빼고 너.
Okay, very quick session done. Now going to head off and go do my accessories at the commercial gym. Also do some cardio as well. Managed to do my rows and pull downs here too, so I don't have to wait in a queue for machines at the gym. So yeah, very happy with bench though. Everything felt really easy, even with how cold it is. Like, things still felt really smooth. Felt like my pauses were solid, elbows and everything, like they weren't too tucked. And yeah, nothing to really say other than that. Already feeling the benefits of just dialing things in the last few days as well with nutrition. I'm sure I've said that over and over again over the last few weeks of videos. But this time, because I'm paying someone, I will actually stick with everything and really get my habits back to like just a healthy mindset around food. So I'm very looking forward to that. But yeah, nothing else to really say. Gonna just wrap the video up here, I think. So thank you if you've made it to the end. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'm also very out of breath if you can't tell. I feel like you can probably see my breath in the video. But yeah, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in a few days for the next one.
Yeah, 갖고 노는 no cap. 왜 나는 보여 what's happening. 객관적일 수가 없이 이미 game white flag and wave it fast. Yeah, I'm leaving back but 말은 don't 너만 보면 나도 내 맘 I don't know 이거 love a relationship 헷갈리기만 해 girl. I'll tell you I'm sorry.